Hey everybody, I'm back in the Bay Area and I just have to get this off my chest and I don't care where it goes, but I am really sick and tired of the behavior of some people I know who are white who act like they don't want to talk to you or they have... What's happened is this, okay? And this was a horrible day. I got off the plane and first of all, I went to an event, the San Francisco Fall Fest, and my friend didn't have my ticket there. It was with her. But the person that was there, and I have bags, got straight off the flight as she asked me to do, my friend, and so it's obvious I came off a flight. The bottom line is she wouldn't even let me hang out and wait for my friend to show up to give me the ticket. Instead, she argues with me, and then when I said, hey, look, I'd rather be at home, but my friend asked me to be here, she goes, well, you should go home. And then we continued to converse, and she called my friend, and then it was obvious we couldn't get a hold of her easily. So guess what? She says, okay, well, you should leave. And then when I said I want to wait for my friend, she calls security. Okay, come on. I mean, for nothing. For nothing. And to underscore my point, the black security people there were nice to me because they saw how I was being treated, and they let me when I came back later because Beth said, oh, I've got your ticket, come on back. They said, oh, we'll just stand over here. Because I said to them, where's all this anxiety coming from? Just out of the thin air. And they thought, you know, you're right. But they had to be black to recognize that. And then I later go out, leave the gym, go to a local Oakland watering hole because I wanted to have a screwdriver, which is a kind of cocktail. And out of the corner of my eye, there's a group leaving. I didn't focus on the group, but one of them was a woman I know, and Emily. And yet she didn't, and here's the point. I have known this person for about now roughly 3.5, 4 years as an acquaintance. And her sister and I are connected on Facebook. And I remember when Emily had a car accident, not the other Emily who's in Georgia, not you, Emily, but the bottom line is, this Emily says, don't I know you from the gym? What's your name? Forgets my name, and then she's hanging with this guy, never seen before, white, you know, tons of hair and a beard. And the first time I became aware of him was, okay, I'm sitting at the bar, and all of a sudden this guy comes over to rush between her and I, the woman that I know who I guess is with him, and it's like blocking. And mind you, I'm there first, right? There's nobody next to me, but this is after she saw me, and she later is asking all these questions. Well, don't I know you from somewhere and every place else? And I thought, come on. And the bottom line is that I know too many people in the Bay Area who are white, most female, some male, who act like I'm supposed to talk to them first. And they get upset if I don't consistently make that move. And that is not common among anyone who's white in the South, in Georgia. They're open. Hey, Zinni, how you doing? Hey, how is this? Everything else. That's the way people are supposed to behave. They don't wait for you to make the first move and then act like they don't know you if maybe you didn't see them or something like that. And I've gone through this far too much, and it's gotten even worse. There's another woman I know named Alex who a few years ago needed help keeping her job with the Oakland City Attorney's Office, so I made a call on her behalf and everything else. But if I get on BART, she'll do this. Won't even acknowledge my presence. We're still connected on Facebook. If I walk into a Democratic function, Democratic committee here, and Democratic group in the Bay Area, she will not even turn around and say hello. And I'm thinking, I helped this person? Again, white, okay? That is really the hallmark of what I call the new racism. It's, I'm not racist, but as what that person seems to want to do is hold someone who's African American to a second-class standard. And I can go on and on and on. Or even in media, for example, there's a group that Sylvia Paul has, and Sylvia has these round tables and these luncheons, but she never has anyone black that's at the center of it, unless it happens to be a person talking about a black issue, right? And I pointed this out to Sylvia. I said, Sylvia, this is racist. Will you please knock it off? She doesn't, you know? And so I said, look, if you're not going to do that, don't send me these crazy emails about your functions. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then these are the first people say, I'm not racist, I know someone black. That's not the point. It's, do you acknowledge that person and treat that person as you would treat someone else who is white? And if you don't, then you are being racist. And again, this is a problem unique to people in the Bay Area. Other parts of the country, particularly the South, they don't have that problem. I can meet someone in the South who has a Confederate flag on their car, is a redneck conservative, and they're the nicest people in the world. They would never treat me like that. So you say, what's wrong with this picture? I'll tell you what's wrong with the picture. The person who's redneck at least is honest about their feelings about certain things, but they're not going to treat you inappropriately because they know what's wrong to do. But you can't say that about the person who's white, who claims not to be racist, who lives in this area, and yet acts like it.